You've also promised to make gun control a big central focus. How will you do that?
I believe that there's a growing consensus in our country for common sense gun legislation that requires background checks and that bans the sale of combat assault weapons on our streets. We have a sickness in our country, and that sickness is gun violence. And as president, I would seek to cut gun violence and gun death in half within the next 10 years. And a part of that will require uh, common sense background checks, a ban on combat assault weapons, and also allowing law enforcement to actually share information in order to track illicit gun trafficking and gun sales that happen now in ways that we would never allow when it comes to the trafficking of narcotics. But certain impediments have been put in the way of the ATF, FBI, and other law enforcement when it comes to sharing basic information.
How do you think we got to this place?
Ooh, uh, uh, I mean, I think it's. I think this has been a long time coming. I mean, there is a culture of violence and there's a culture of guns in the United States of America, and
Has that been revved up by particular groups?
I don't. I think that I think there's a sickness within us, and it's a sickness of violence and a devaluing of lives. It is intertwined with our legacy of racism that has been with us as a nation since the first days of our founding. And while all of those factors that have led to this are very complicated, there are some things that are very simple that most people, I believe, would agree upon. And one of those is that we should require background checks in order for a person to be able to purchase a firearm.